Welcome to Space Engineers, and welcome back to They Left Me Behind, our series. It's suit only start, and we've got a little bit of salvage involved and a bunch of other stuff going on here too. And as you can see, the the sun is in our eyes, so it's hard to see. Looks like we got a UNSR Arcos torpedo corvette that's neutral. Looks like we got a mining transport and a military mine laner, which is not on the friendly list. Now, I've done some work off screen here a little bit between our last taping and this one. I've added a few more things to the underside, and I have already transferred one large reactor. I'm in the process, I should say, of transferring a large reactor and the jump drive, and starting to get a kind of a feel of where I want this ship to come out on the underside. Now, topside up on the upper deck, we're still working on details, but we do have some weapon systems in place up here just to kind of keep things under control, in case we get somebody who thinks they're smarter than they are. So, I think what I'd like to do for this play is I want to finish getting the reactor in place. I want to get this undercarriage taken care of. I want to get the rest of the stuff inside here. I want to get the salvage up inside and in place in this upper deck. Now, this, I actually have an idea of how I want it to go. And it does not need to be like this. I realized that if I put it like this, if I want to get a second drive, I can't, because it's occupying the space that I would need for that drive. So I thought to myself, why wouldn't I just put it right here, vertical? One here, leave the center line free for a walkthrough, like a hall that leads out to this hall here. And the other thing is, but if I do that, what's that going to do for my refinery that I want to put over here? Ouch. Yeah. I think the refinery would actually go just fine, because it would go right up against here. But then the problem would be that I wouldn't have a walk around on the refinery. And that could be problematic if I have to do any repairs. Oh, and I don't really want to make it any wider. So, therein lies the quandary. I'm seriously thinking maybe I should... I didn't realize that the jump drive was going to be 3x3x2. I thought it was 3x3x1, and I could just stack them like donuts. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So, we're just going to have to... we're just going to have to figure it out, I guess. I mean, we could tilt it on its side, but like I said, if we're going to do that, actually, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't want to put it up against here because I'm going to set a conveyor there. But what if I took this back one more square? And then I kept it centered like this and I put them back to back. Oh, that works out nicely. Alright, so we're going to have to actually take this out to here. So let's go ahead and get us a heavy armor block put in place. And another one there, because we're going to need those. And then we're going to go ahead and... Now this heavy armor block here is not the back end of the ship. Not by any way, shape, or form. It's simply a support post in place so that I can be able to put what needs to be put there where it needs to go. So we're going to go ahead and take this one out here. Because the way I see it, that would actually be the smart way to go. And then I still have my walk on the side that I can do for repairs and what have you. So we're going to go ahead and change this out. I mean, we're going to have to clear this out of here anyway because this whole area is going backwards. Except for the central support pillar that is going to go in the back there. Alright, that works out nicely. Alright, so let's go ahead, and this will be an annoyingly long process. Alrighty. That did not go the way I planned it. Okay. Well, sometimes things just don't work the way you thought they were going to work. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this big old machine in place. Alright, what's the hold up here? Why are we not unable to place jump drive? Why? Is that because this is in the way?
Inventory full.
Inventory full?
Inventory full.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. And that should take care of the inventory full problem. Alright, so what else we got that's in our way? Anything? Nope, I'm thinking that should be it. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and get this jump drive in place here. Alright, boom, just like that. Jump drive in place, cool. And that gives me enough room for a second jump drive to go right there if I wanted to. Which is kind of the plan. So we'll go ahead and collect all these loose parts.
Inventory full.
Boy, I'm so glad. You know, the one thing I was nervous about was
Inventory full.
I was nervous those power cells would destroy themselves like in a battery. I know it seems kind of silly.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, I got a plan too.
Inventory full.
You know what I could do? You know, I just had another idea. Huh. I bet that would actually work quite well. Alright, I have an idea. I thought I was thinking to myself that it might be really smart to put something. I could get a, oh yeah. This is what happens when I come up with an idea that I think is a smart idea. And I think it's going to be really good. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I just have this idea that if I were to get, let's see, what do we have here? We'll drop that off in here. What do we have? We've got, I might have enough to get it at least started. So I'm thinking if I put a welder down here, like right here, it doesn't matter because all the materials are already, if the materials are already in place, then it should just weld it up. So we're going to test that theory here. But first things first, we're going to put the welder right here. Because I'm thinking as I construct this, why not put welders in places? And then they will do the work that takes forever. You know, that I'm waiting around to do, holding the button down to do, you know, like that. And I could just move them from place to place, and that would work out really nicely. And then I could get, you know, these things, I just put them in place, and then bam, it's going to weld it up. And then I put it in place, and bam, it's going to weld it up. I mean, I want to get a welder, an actual welder machine, you know.
Low.
But for now, this is a perfect thing to do. At least I think. I think it's a good idea. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's get one of these set up and let's let it do its job. I need more computers. And as I get material, as I transfer material up to these it'll just start building it, and that's kind of the deal. I don't even need to connect it to a connector because it's not actually needing to pull materials. All I'm needing it to do is get the welding done. That's really what all I need. So we need computer chips. So which compartment? There we go. And it's actually got some grids in there, but we'll transfer those the other way. Okay, we got computer chips. And what else did that one down here need? This one needs a motor too. Okay. So let's go ahead and set up a motor. Where did I see that at? Was it over here? No. It wasn't there, was it? No. No. Okay, that's annoying. Where's the motor at? I know I seen a motor somewhere. I saw it somewhere. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and bring this one up, and this one should start doing its thing right away. Well, once I turn it on. Well, looks like this will be a little bit trickier than I thought. No problem. Just means I gotta put the electrodes on the actual thing to be welded, most likely. And that's okay. Alright. Oh, nice. Where's my bosun seat? I need oxygen too. Well, aren't we greedy? We need a little bit of everything. Alright, well, if it's oxygen we need also, that means we need to make a trip up to the upper decks. Because the upper decks are where my life support system is, in the form of a survival kit. Somewhere around here is my survival kit. Where are you? There you are. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this zapped up here, and then I'm going to go ahead and angle those down so they could do their work that they need to do.
Meteor storm inbound.
Not worried. You can meteor storm all day. I'll just shoot some. They'll just take some bullets downrange, and then there won't be a meteor shower anymore. Alright, so we're going to put you right here. Okay, we're gonna get these set up, and then once we get them set up, let's see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this on. Well, that was disturbingly quickly. Alright, now we'll just go down here and get more materials. Oops, wrong hole. We gotta go into this one. Alright, let's get more jump drive stuff. Alright, and then down here we also have more stuff for the... We gotta get more stuff for this, so we might as well grab this. Wow, that's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It would be nice if it was a faster option, but there's not. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's quite a long process to get this reactor out of here. I gotta think of a quicker way of doing it because these parts are pretty hefty.
Inventory full. Inventory
I mean, I'm only taking a few pieces of those reactor comps. I feel like there should be a quicker way. And you know what? There might just be. Yeah, there might just be at that. Okay. So that one there
Inventory full.
is the one that is for the reactor. So what if I drop these off in here? And I drop that off in here. Yeah, okay. So if I do that, what is this? That is... Huh. Well, this is interesting. I wish I could take and... It would be a quicker way if I could connect that with this. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because these are two separate grids. And I just feel like maybe I should do something along the lines of... I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to run a conduit straight down and do a cargo pod. Oh wait, I can't because that's going to be the large cargo pod. So I would have to take it straight down to that right here. I'd have to go straight down to here, which is a conveyor. Who knows where, but I'll have to take that too. And then I'll take this conveyor line here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just going to run this all the way up there. And that actually is going to work out nicely because I can run conveyors like a snake to all the different locations and then just tear them apart afterwards. I mean, it seems kind of counterproductive because I could just get, you know, adapted into the conveyor system, which I could probably do that too. But I'm thinking it's, you know, for now it's a way to get by. Alright, I'm gonna go down. Okay, so oh hell. Yeah, ain't gonna matter. Nothing I can do about it, honestly. Alright, let's see here. Just gonna go ahead and drop this stuff off in here. Alright, so back to the work.
Inventory full.
Oh, snap. Alright, so we're gonna be basically, oh, crap. Okay.
Inventory full.
I was about to, like, go, no. Like, they took all my stuff. Like, all the stuff went away. But no, it didn't. It didn't at all. Alright. And I'll fill in these holes if I decide to use this for anything other than what it has in mind. Alright, now where's the other bits?
Inventory full.
Inventory's full, okay. Gotta move quick because these things can despawn. And I'll be very sad if I don't get my full thing I'm working so hard to get, you know. I mean, there's a lot of parts to this thing.
Inventory full.
Alright. Feed it its parts so it can do its thing, is what it's all about here. Gotta feed it.
Energy low.
Alright. Energy's low, but we're gonna have a reactor soon. I hope. Or not. Alright, what more parts? There's got to be more parts floating around. Alright, I'm looking. No. Did I lose parts into space? No. Why is my reactor not built? What am I missing? Oh, I got metal grids and steel plates, lots of them. Well, that's lovely. Well, at least I got this up and running, at least, sort of. It's kind of weird. Not sure why it's like that, but okay. Okay, so, this is what we're going to do. Since apparently this wants to be a pain about it, we're going to need some metal plates. A lot of them. So I'm thinking this has probably got some plates in it. Nope, it does not. Ouch! That is definitely not a good sign. Alright. Wow. Not a lot of good deals going on here with the metal plates. Okay, well, must have
critical.
Oh, I bet the reason why is because I used it in the... I know what I did wrong. I used all the metal plates I had taken originally when I started grinding it, and I put them into those heavy plates. That's what I did. Not... Uh-oh. Shoot. He's getting really close. This could get hairy. Alright. I gotta get down here, and I gotta get into the... I gotta get down in here. And I gotta get down into the... Gotta get where are we? Where's the dang bloody... No, it's this way. I need to get where the cockpit is. And I need to take this off of it's getting farther away, and that's good. We're going to collect this medical deal here. Ah, shit, what's blowing up now? Oh no, that's right, I forgot. These things, off. They're set to fire on ships, not... Ah, dude, you're blowing up my ship, man. Off, I say. Good gravy. Just because I forgot that that's what this thing... Oh well. I have more friendly fire instances as possible. This is like always with salvage, you're always run the risk of friendly fire incidents. It's just crazy. As long as it was a station, it didn't matter, but as soon as I took it away from being a station, all of a sudden it mattered, so. Oh, I always forget that you gotta be careful with these things. Alright, so what we're gonna do, just for, the purposes of storing it, we're gonna put the medical bay over here. Or not. Wow, okay. I need a spot to put it. I guess I could put it right here.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I'm gonna drop this for a moment. Collect these things here. And then what I'm going to do is I'll collect this and this. And then we'll put the medical bay like right here, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get it set up. Medical bay. Corner medical room. No, medical bay. Alright, so that gives us all the pieces, parts that were in there. Make sure they're all there. Alright, cool. Alright, so we've got that at least put away up here, so that's good. Let's go ahead and... Oh, hey, look, you turned on. What a shock. Oh, wait. No, I didn't get enough materials for that yet. Alright, cool. Okay, so we've got... Well, we're gonna have to clear out some of this iron anyway, so we might as well take care of it, and as we clear it out, throw it down below. Well, actually not down below, but we'll put it over with the as well. So I'm thinking I'm going to take this straight out here. And we'll do another run right here. So I'm thinking I could probably fit one of those cargo pods up front here and put it right up against the reactor if I wanted to. And then I could run refineries there too. I'm going to continue with the heavy armor plate on the bottom though. Just because I really like the idea of that extra protection where the reactor is, but I don't necessarily have to, and that's kind of where I'm torn. You know, it's kind of one of those things where I could, but do I want to? I don't know. I don't know if I do. And that's the real quandary I have right now. So, but I do have to decide because I've got a row of rockets here that I'm going to move to this location here if there's not anything there. Okay. So what are we going to do? We're going to take this. Alright, and we're going to take this. Okay, and alright, well, it looks like you're there, so we're going to take it up here then, I guess. Alright, cool beans. That will give me, I'll take these off here.
Energy low.
And we're going to put the thrusters that are there here instead. What do you mean I'm unable to place it? Uh-oh. Ah, nuts. And that is why. Because of the... yeah, right. You are a problem, child, aren't you? Yes, you are. I want to put you right on here. So we're going to go ahead and put this here. So we're going to get this ground down and replaced over. We're going to have to swap this out. We also are going to need those two gyros because
Energy critical. Inventory.
I'm pretty sure everything got messed up in the other two. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and head up into, let's see. We need to get up in here. Where are we? Over on this side, actually. I'll take that. And then get those in place. And see, that's the thing. I can get the grinders in place, and then they will take care of all of that welding. Get the welders in there. I mean. So if I can get everything set up in here, then the welders will weld it all up, and I won't have to worry about it. And then let's see here. Yeah, that's going to go out a little ways because that, but we're going to get this sorted first. I do need to pull thrusters off the other side and get those replaced on the other on the side opposite too. I'm gonna go over here. Let's see. Yeah, we got a lot more to go here. There we go. That might get us some power. I'm gonna jump over here and see if, yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's no gyro here at all. That flippin' bugger blew it completely out of there. So we're definitely gonna need to salvage some gyros for this side. No doubt about it. Definitely a must-have thing, so. Yeah. Ah, metal grids, yes, we're waiting on those. Alright, let's go ahead and grind this down here. And then that is... Oh, are these my forward? Yeah, those are my forward thrusters. Okay, those 3 forward thrusters are good where they're at. I've got those 2 thrusters there. I want to get... so now we can bring this up, and that is going to come up right here, where these are. So this is going to have to, this will be the same, and then we'll run a row across here. And this is actually going to be really good because this is going to give me a place to put my gyro, get my gyros in place over here. So let's go ahead and get some bricks in place. Oops, wrong ones. We don't want heavy. Heavy ones go below, down here. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bring this up at an angle. Let's see here. No, I want to go out one more. Alright, that's good. And then we'll angle this up. And do it like that. I don't like that. That does not look good. I don't like that at all. And even though I do have a thing that's going to go here, that's going to go there, and so I think, you know what I think it'd be better is I think if we go with a half block. But do we have to do armors? Well, I guess that'll save for lateral. I mean, heavy armor is heavy armor. But I'm thinking something like this, and that looks much better. Oh yeah, that's hella better. But again, with the heavy armor, I don't know. Maybe we'll do heavy armor on ends and sides, and then we'll do light armor everywhere else. How about that? You know, that way it's not as expensive and not as heavy. There we go. That works out nicely. Alright, cool. And then we do this. we do that. We're gonna need a lot more metal plates, that's for sure. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move this over. And now we're going to see if it does what I think it will do. Honestly, it would work a lot better if it was attached to a pod or a ship, though, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so to get that up, now we need to get... On this side is going to be a refinery. And we'll put a... I was trying to decide if I wanted 2 refineries or 1. I mean, that is the trickiest thing. What do I want, as far as that's concerned? I don't know. Alright, we're going to leave that the way it is for now. And we're going to go up here and do this. I'm going to get this cleared out and basically rebuild.
Energy low.
Yep, I figured as much. This would work a lot better if I had a small ship. Alright, so now we're going to come over here and we're going to do another series of full, like, heavy armor blocks. Because we're going to go with 3 on the other side of that.
Energy critical.
I know. And then let's see. Let's go down and get to the bosun seat. Now I'm going to extend the back of the broadsword back, and I want to be able to have hydroponics back there. Because I'm really not foreseeing anybody hitting me from back there, but if they do, then I'm pretty much SOL anyway, so, you know, it's one of those things. But I'm thinking, now that I got this fleshed out there, I need to get the continuity on either side. Basically, this is not going to be here. And that has been already handled. Ooh, ow. Alright, that's about right. Okay, that's about right too. So we need to zip up here and take this out. that's got some parts to it. That's got some parts to it. But it's been pretty heavily damaged, both of those. So I don't expect them to survive it. Alright, now on this side here, those are also heavily damaged, as are the vertical thrusters. So, where do we go to get thruster parts? Well, we go down here to Thrustertown, USA. Actually, you know what we're going to do first? We're going to go up here, and we're going to drop some stuff off. And then we gotta drop a few more things off inside this cargo pod here. Oh, it's all conveyors. Oh, that's right. I pretty much sealed those off, didn't I? Almost. Or drop it off in here. How about that? There was something I needed in a motor, but I don't remember what it was. Well, it'll have stuff to do once we get that down there. Alright, so we've got the bottom floor laid out. We've got what we're going to put in here. We're going to put one of the cargo pods right here. And in doing that, we're going to run the Gambit back the way it came. This here, however, still needs metal grids. I will have to get those from inside. Oh yeah, we need these. By the way, we're going to take this door, that door, and one other door and apply them to the front too. We're basically salvaging everything we can off of here and loading it into the ship. And then whatever's left of the shell is what we're going to convert over to possibly a station. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to go ahead and get this. I mean, I'm looking at it, and that's kind of how I roll a lot of times with these salvage, these big ship breakdowns, even though I'm always watching in case something pops up that I've got to deal with. And that's the other reason why I like it with close proximity, because then they can mutually support each other, you know, and that's really important, because I've got the underside right now I'm working, but I got it sandwiched up with the other ship. The other ship's underside's in place. So basically we've got an Oreo ship in place. And that's good, because that means that we're golden as far as taking care of some stuff. So, alright, well, let's go ahead and head to the bow of the ship. And we'll get up here and we'll get these done. Get these set up.
Energy low.
I like having these to protect the missile pods and to be able to provide the illusion of there being torpedo tubes. Alright, those are not doors into there. Those are doors into death. That's what you get, is death if you go there. Alright. So we've got some stuff set up. We, looks like we got some of this set up at least. Moving this thing around is mildly annoying, honestly.
Energy critical.
So we're going to go ahead and put it in place and leave it here for a minute. Alright, So let's go ahead and we gotta get a zap of our business here. Now we need to get the rest of the exterior set up. I want to be able to get the angles in place. I want to be able to start getting the refineries in here, and I want to be able to get the assemblers. I'm going to get 2 assemblers, both of the basic refineries and the mainline refinery, I think. But before we do any of that, we've got to get those cargo containers in here. Alright, so let's go get the cargo containers. And they are these ones here, because this will become a whole new category of spot. Okay, we're going to zip this over here, make a deposit, and it's all going in the hole. Then we're going to check this one here. Nothing. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear this out. Oh wow. This one's very badly damaged. Might be just better to scrap that one and get the one behind it, I guess. Or grab the one from inside this ship. It is what it is, I guess. So let's go ahead and get it in here. First of all, we're going with that color scheme. And let's see here. Alright, large cargo container goes. I guess it's gonna have to go there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this cargo container. Should fit right there. Get this moved over here. And then we'll drop off this from there. And now we have a reactor with power. Hot diggity dog. And it also means that since we have this reactor in place, we no longer need this reactor here. And we no longer need the other reactor, and I can turn off the last two. Alright, so that's all in place. Outstanding. Alright, now we've got to get the rest of this stuff repaired. And then we got to get the other stuff in here too. And yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to set this down here for now, leave that down here, because I'm going to need a space, I think, to be able to...
Energy.
Well, actually, you know what I might be able to do? I might actually... yeah. See, that's a centralized location. It's too wide, though, so I might be able to pull it off. I might be able to get the... I might be able to get it in here. I actually... think I can get it in here, so I'm gonna actually move this. Get this out of here, actually. And I'm gonna use this as part of this parts. And I'm actually gonna tear this down too, and use this as part of the parts for that too. And this is simply because I need the space. I've got stuff going on. You know? I mean, let's face it, we got stuff we got to do. Alright, so back to the black. Alright, so we're going to go to our refineries. And we're going to select a refinery. And this is going to go in here. Now, I'm thinking, I don't know for sure if I want to be able to set it up so that the interior, yeah, this is what I want right here. I want this part out. But here's the problem. I have this other conveyor port.
Energy critical.
So if I were to do this and I set it up elevated, I'd still be able to, well, if I did it like this, I could do, wait a minute, there's like a lot of, yeah. If I did like this, I could actually do it right. Like if I did it like this. Then I could do the, yeah. That's the best way to do it, because I could do the modules up above, and in doing that, it leaves this area free to move around in, and that's important. So set that up on top of here, and then up here I can do the modules, and that is the uppermost part of the deck right there, and I can get the modules put in place across the back here, and that will work. And then it leaves me free and clear to run conveyor out from here, and that is actually going to work really well that way. and in actuality, it fits in this space. So the extension out the back isn't that bad. So, yikes. Hole in the floor. Yep, that happened. Heavy armor block. Let's get that in there. All right, cool. So, I'm thinking here...
No energy.
No energy. No energy, she says. Always with the no energy. All right, let's get up here and get some life. All right, so... Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and... Well, we're going to strip out the stuff that's down there. I want a yield module and an two energy modules and a speed module on this thing. So let's go ahead and do that too while we're at it. Let's see here. Okay, I want a speed module. Yep. I want a yield module. Yep. And I want power efficiency. And I want power efficiency. Alright, cool. So that fills up the entire refinery section right there. This is a pretty cramped, small little ship. Not a lot of space to get around. But you know what? That's okay. Because it's a tight ship for a reason. It's a tough one. It's a toughie. She's thick and heavy. And that's just all there is to it. So I'm thinking running... So if we do I really think that I should do another refinery here. There's 2 refineries down there. I could pull them both up, but I don't know. Got the basic refinery too, though, and that's something else. We could do, if we do the basic refinery, or we do the basic assembly, we got the side, the top, and the side. And then we've got the bottom part too, and we can run that straight out. And that is actually 4 squares out if we do it that way. So if we do, let's see here, let's go with a assembler. Alright, so we got assembler. Okay, the assembler has it's set up on all 4 sides. Okay. So if we bring it up like so, well then we can get a lot of stuff set up all the way around. We could even set up stuff on two sides at least. So if we do it there, and then we do it here, like that, then we could take the basic refineries I saw down there, and the basic refinery could actually be brought in like so. And if I do that, I mean, I'll still be open on the one side, but on the other hand, I could rotate it. Yeah, see, this spot here will be pretty much empty. There won't be anything here. If I put the assemblers on either side, side by side, and so say I put an assembler here, like right like this, and then I put another assembler next to it. I mean, I'm still gonna have that gap on the one side, but if I did it like this, and then I put another one next to it like this, like, all right, we got the hole there. Say we put it like, oh, this is the solution right here. Like this. And then we can put the refineries, the basic refineries here, and drop them down like so and like so. And there's 2 refineries there. And then we could put speed and put modules right here. So let's go ahead and get, well, I don't know what kind of modules are down there on these, but because we've got 2 speeds and a yield, and or 2 power and a yield and a speed. So let's get down in here and start taking out stuff. And we are going to definitely bring up that thing. Alright. So, what's this? This is a yield. Oh, speed, yield. Oh, wow, no power, huh? And what do we got over here with these guys? Speed. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull this one off and get this one installed. Because this ship is so compact and I have so many different things inside, I really don't have a lot of conveying. So we're going to pull these 2 out of here. And then I don't see any speed, any of the power modules or anything, but here's the thing. There's no guarantees that, wait a minute, if they don't have the 3, I can build them. I don't need to salvage them. So what's this? This is speed. Oh, speed I would have to salvage, yeah, because it's got more than 4 computer chips. Oh, no. I might have to salvage. Let's see, speed. Okay, that has no power. I can do that. I can build that. That I have to salvage, and that I can get. So if I want speed, I'm going to have to salvage it. So that's something that I have to remember. So it might behoove me to put speed on one side and power on the other, because you can't really do yield. So we're going to go ahead and pull this yield too. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull this speed module here. And this speed module here. Alright, we'll collect you in a little bit. Alright. So let's go ahead and get our stuff installed. Alright. Where are we at? Oh, where are you? Assemblers. Paging. One assembler. Paging. Alright, let's get this assembler up. Okay. And this assembler. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started. Oh my gosh, I really like having that welder there. Alright, so here is our speed module. Actually, do like this. 1, 2. Oh wait, nope. Power efficiency module. Nope. Nope, I want speed. There we go. Gotta get it straight. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. How did I lose? Oh,
Energy low.
Alright, now where's the yield module? Huh. Seem to have lost some parts. No problem. Energy is low. Well, gee. It's a lot of work to do this sort of thing, guys. Of course my energy is low. Alright, let's go back over here and collect what was left. Alright, wow. Okay. And then we'll take this basic refinery here. As well. Okay, cool. And that leaves an assembler in here that I don't need. Conveyor goes there. I still don't know where that stupid... Huh. Well, that's interesting. I realized there was going to be a hole there. But, yeah. I don't know what happened to that. Oh, yeah. Here's the H2O2 tanks. We'll have to take that too. And I'm going to need to take some of those. Alright, let's get over here and get... I figure I can get the... I'll strip out some of these modules and use them for parts towards the yield or towards the fuel, the power efficiency mod. That way, you know. Alright, cool. Okay, let's go ahead and head on up and get this stuff sorted now. Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Alright, come here and get this set up.
No energy.
I know, I get it. Alright. Get the zap here. I'm gonna need a lot of grids. And that's gonna be that's gonna be another really tricky aspect of things, is when I get those grids. But that's okay. I still haven't seen anything. Wait a minute. There hasn't been anybody wandering by. Huh. I mean, not that I'm looking a gift horse in the mouth, because I'm not, but I am. It's like, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Alright, cool. Alright, and we'll get that in place. We need the power cell stuff, obviously. We can at least get things started. Good. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and get this started. Get that started. And I'm going to get this welded up. Takes a little longer for these ones, but that's okay. I like to get all this stuff up and running. Get it set up the way I like it. Okay, that's good. I like that I'm going to have some seriously good, some seriously good stuff going on as far as the assemblers are concerned too. That's going to be really nice. I feel like some legit good assemblers. I didn't set up an access point for them, however, which is probably something I should consider doing. You know what I'm thinking to myself? I'm thinking, I'm sitting here getting these things all set up, and it's all connected up, looking all pretty, and I realized that if I had a small cargo pod here, I could access everything, and I like that. And over here, I have this as an access point. I can put a cargo pod there and I can access things. And that would be very handy. So I think that's what we're going to do. There we go. And this will shift it over, and that'll give me better access, which is really important when you're trying to do this stuff, at least for me. I like to be able to have good access to stuff. So.
Energy critical.
Perfect. And the other thing is that the undercarriage of those two cargo pods can be access points for the weapon systems on the other side as well. Direct access to very high magazines, which is exactly perfect. And then I figure if I don't, I've got one refinery that I'm putting in here. I can take the other refinery and I can throw it in the other cargo pod. But here's the problem. I would need to have a space available for me to put my to put down the reactor too, which is a 3x3 square. And that thing is going to take up prodigious amounts of space. And that's a fact. So I don't know what I'm going to do as far as cargo space is concerned. What I might do is I might just make a really big cargo space too. But I don't know how I would do that per se. It'd be very hard to do that. Unless I made it a hollow on either side. And that could. That would give me a place to stash that thing. Of course, I could just have 2 giant reactors, but it just seems kind of silly. Alright, so while we're working on that, let's see here. What do we got left in the kitty here? Oh, we got all kinds of pieces, parts. Leftover stuff. That's what that is. That's leftover stuff. Alright, let's go down there and get some more. I'm gonna get some grids so I can finish this. Holy crap. Then we get some grids and discover that that is a treasure trove in here. My gosh. That's a lot of stuff, man. Alright. We'll get this done. We can transfer. Oh, what do we got? A military mine layer and a hammer sled, both in front. I'm okay with that. Alright. Okay, good. So now we have this set up, and we can begin offloading material into here from below. Because I think it's time we transfer the contents to this over. How many of those can I take? Wow. Huh. I think the practical thing would be to the practical thing I think would be to line up a conveyor and connect it with it and call it good. That's what would be the practical thing to do, honestly speaking, because that's like maddening. But I guess, you know, it is what it is. I'll get the stuff that's most critical in case it dies. And that's going to be grids. Lots of grids. Oh yeah, I need the power cells too. Solar cells. I'll take the munitions. Those are good too, important stuff. Now, some of that stuff, though important, is not critical. I need those power cells because I want to have at least one battery. And munitions are always welcome. The munitions are going to go into the main forward hold. I'm going to zip over here, and then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to keep pulling this stuff that's some of the stuff like the grids. I definitely want to get as many grids as possible. I'll need them. I'll use them all up for this undercarriage. You watch. I mean, it's those grids are gonna go fast, like really fast. Now that I got a heavy armor plate on the bottom, I'm gonna call the tombstone. See, look. See, I don't even have to really store them. I could just grab them and apply them. go through those grids so fast, it's not even funny. I'll take a bunch of the solar panels too. Because the reason being is it might be a useful thing. Plus I can break them down and use them because I need batteries, like power cells coming out the yin-yang. Let's go ahead and get down in here and get this conveyor system out of my way. Here we are, refinery. I might as well get the refinery now. It's gonna take 2 trips to get this thing up here because they're so big and heavy with the Uber iron. But that's okay. Get this up and out of here. We get this refinery in place, and then we still have to get the use power core, gets power cores for the energy portion of it. But once we get this up here, we'll be able to process the ores. The cool thing is we'll be able to have manufacturing again, which will be really nice. I like the idea.
Low.
All right, back down in the hole we go. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. Do we have anything else? Those are all conveyors. Any cargo stuff, or is it all conveyors? All conveyors. Conveyors. Huh. Yeah, they didn't do anything with cargo too much, now did they? Oh, red conveyor junction for ammo, probably for the thing. Okay, there's the other assembler. Ah, there's that other battery. I knew there was another battery. They said there was another battery. And there it is, right there. Alright, cool. There's our H2O2 gen. Yeah. Alright, I think I got everything I'm gonna need from this side and from in here, other than I'll need another one of these, but I can salvage that later. But as far as up here, I think the only other thing I want is this gravity gen. I think that's gonna be really nice to have. So we'll take that too.
Critical.
Critical, huh? Well, I suppose we can go here and sit down for a minute. Alright, we'll save it for a second. And then I figure we still want to get transferred over the thruster assemblies, get those in place, and we'll be sitting really good, actually. We'll have the bulk of the salvage over. I'll get over, salvage over a few more things to kind of, you know, straighten out the inside, but I still want to get that extended part out and get the get set up. I got to do some hydroponics. We've got to get some food. I know it seems kind of silly, but we kind of need some food. And of course, obviously, we've got to get this whole undercarriage sorted, which is going to take some time. I figure I should probably build myself a small ship to do all the hard work. But there's something nice about, you know, handling it yourself, though. It really is. I forget the name for it. But there's a certain feeling to it, you know. When you get it done yourself, you do it yourself, you get this feeling. Alright. Now, we're going to go upstairs because up in the upper level, this is where I'm going to put that gravity generator. And I want to get it in the middle of the ship. Like it's like about as center of space as I can, which actually looks kind of like it'd be here. But, you know, I can move it around, so for now we'll put it right here. That wasn't smart. I went ahead and just wiped out my cockpit. Not a good idea. Definitely the smaller of my ideas there. Okay. Oh, as I was saying, gravity. Yeah. Right there. Put it right here. Get it up to functional almost. And then I want to build a merge block, merge these two ships together. And then I want to be able to, that way if I need to, I can get around. But I don't want to merge them together like merge them. But I think that it might make it easier to get stuff done if both ships. Ow! Did I just turn on the gravity? I did. I wasn't gonna do that. Daggone it. You're supposed to go off. Thank you. Now. Yeah, now that's what we should be doing. Alright. So. Okay. Merge block. Take these solar cells off first of all. We gotta replace this. Put them somewhere else. And then we're gonna put the merge block in here. And we're gonna do a conveyor port. And I want to do that so that I'm able to I want to be able to get that material transferred over, but also, importantly enough, I want to be able to transfer over other things too. And in order to do that, we need to have a conveyor. And we need to have it set up so that it can do what it needs to do. So, question is what are we going to do? Where are we going to put it? I like the idea of it being back here somewhere. Like, I like the idea of there being a conveyor that runs down, under, across, and then up to here. And I think that this would be a good spot to run it through right here. Yeah. I really do. That's actually a perfect spot for a conveyor access. And we could even set up the merge block right there too. Sorry, no can do with you. Alright. So, oh, let's see here. Alright, so we're gonna need to do a new. Alright. I'm gonna set this up like this, get this in place. This is where the merge block will go. Let's see here. Advanced systems. And we're gonna do like that. And then we're gonna come over here where this is. And then over here, this is where we're gonna put the
Energy low.
conveyor part. Let's see. Conveyor, alright, right there like that, bam. And then we're gonna go to connector. And we're gonna take footers, small tubes. I'm just pulling all the materials out of this that we need.
Energy critical.
That way I don't have to worry. Nuts. Alright, we gotta do some energy stuff here. Alright, let's go ahead and zap this like that. I just want to get these two merged, and then then I can move around if I need to, and I don't have to worry. So if we got to maneuver, we're able to, you know. Kind of important. Okay, construction. Construction. It's good to go. Alright. Okay, so alright. Got this set up. Okay. some more twos. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna need a lot more computer chips. Alright, cool. Some plates. Okay, we got some of these up here. Let's see. Yep, I sure do. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go through and we're gonna do this with this ship and see if it's easier than doing it with the other. Get to the connector. I'm trying to get to the connector so that I can have a connection, a good connection with the connector too. Perfect. Now that is outstanding. It's a good connection. We're solid. We're good to go. There's a piece of the ship floating somewhere out there. And I don't know what it said, why it said something about missile launcher, but alright, cool. Oh, but we did lose the whole side of this thing, and we're all open up to oxygen down here, and it's not good, it's not pretty. But we're working on it. We are working on it, little bits at a time. Alright, let's get up inside here. All right, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you sitting in, watching this, and hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. We'll probably have a lot more action here once we get the ship up and running. And the next time we get this set up, I want to be able to get this extended out, get some vegetation out on this thing, and I'd like to be able to get it finished off. You know, there's a lot down there that needs to be done. I think having a grinder vehicle is going to be a really important thing. So I think the next episode we do, let's go ahead, if I don't do it offline, jump in and build us a little bit of a scrapper so that we can do quick repairs, so I don't have to spend a long time welding stuff up. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and come in here. I got nowhere to sleep. Got to get a bed. All right, well, we're going to drop off all this material in here. And without further ado, I'm not going to bother closing the doors. I'm just going to take a nap in this seat right here. All right, thank you so much for joining me. There's going to be a whole lot more we got to do. So much more adventure coming up. So please come on back and take a look. And if you like what you've seen, make sure you hit the like button, you know, that thumbs up thing. That you go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to see more content. We've got a number of different, I got a huge amount of different adventure going on, lots of different builds going on. We've got firefights, we've got all kinds of crazy stuff, storylines, you name it, all with Space Engineers. And if you want to be notified of my next video, I upload every week. Go ahead and hit that bell and it'll let you know. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, happy building and stay safe.